All right. So how do you carry with Moira? A lot of people like to think that Moira has no utility, and you're correct. Moira, in fact, does not have a whole lot of utility. She has her heal orb. That is it. But when I'm thinking of utility, I think of assisting their team. And when you have no utility to assist your team, or little utility to assist your team, that's when you got to get creative. And what I mean by getting creative is now overall her playstyle. A lot of people like to think that Moira's playstyle is just sitting there and healing and doing occasional damage. That is not how you carry with Moira. You carry with Moira by enabling your team by going on off angles, distracting, and getting picks. That is how you enable your team. Now, for example, let's say it is a 5v5 and you go off. Now it is a 4v5. It is a 4v5, sorry. But let's say you're doing enough damage to get two of them to distract and mainly be focused on you. Now the fight is a 4v3 and your team has the advantage. And overall, Moira can take 2v1s. She can distract long enough, even if you can't get a pick. You can distract long enough, and if you need to, rotate back to your team for a second, and then go in and look for an off angle, look for damage, and get picks. Now, I'm going to hop in a game, and I'm going to explain, and I'm going to show you how this is done. Alrighty, so I'm going to position myself right here. I'm going to look for damage, look for value, and then I'm going to fade out when things go bad. Going behind, looking for damage. Damage. I'm going to fade out. And I'm going to keep doing damage. Throw down damage orb. I'm going to take the high ground. Actually, I'm going to heal for a second. Looks like my team needs a little bit of healing. And now I'm going to go high ground. Just going to keep looking for damage. Fortunately, that was a really bad orb. Not a good example. Keep looking for damage, keep distracting. And now I can position myself all over again and look for more damage. Tracer in a 1v1, I win those. We got a Moira, just distracting. I keep looking for damage. Throw down damage orb out. I might as well go in this room real quick. Look for any extra damage. You see, I'm not 100% sticking with my team, but when my team needs me, and when I notice that my team needs me, I'm walking around and helping my team out. Other than that, I am hitting a flank, and I am doing as much damage as I possibly can. Look at my damage. I got quite a bit of damage. Should be doing a little bit more, though. I'm going to hit a flank, distract, see if I can get any picks. Keep distracting. One pick right there. The pick. And I'm going to grab some heals. And I'm going to keep looking for damage. Junker Queen right there. I'm not going to show any fear. And I'm going to get a pick and resolve. Only fade out when you absolutely need to. Never fade out early unless if you can tell that you're going to absolutely explode. Walk around the side real quick. And I'm going to damage. And now I'm going to fade out. And I'm going to throw a heal orb. Because I was possibly going to take damage while retreating back to my team. Once again, damage. Fortunately, though, it's not looking too good. But we should be able to come back with this. I'm going to heal our tank real quick. And it looks like we're just gonna get out of there. We're gonna get out of there. Throw down heal orb. We're just gonna keep walking back. Now I can kind of change my playstyle to a Reaper playstyle to deal with the Sombra a little bit if I feel like it. Probably not going to 100%, but what you do is when you're playing Reaper, you just sit back a little bit when you're trying to peel, or when you're trying to stop like a Winston or a Sombra or something like that. Just sit back a little bit and you just help your team out whenever they need healing. I'm gonna ult this, keep my team alive because they're both low, and I'm gonna keep going forward here. Moira's dead. I'm gonna rotate around, see if I can heal. Fortunately, I wasn't able to get to him in time. Tank's gonna die, and I'm gonna run away. We're gonna regroup, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna keep looking for damage, we're gonna keep looking for picks, and we're gonna hope that we get enough value. One pick right there. Soldier's by himself. Kind of gonna wait out his heals, and I'm gonna keep doing damage. Chase the orb a little bit. You see that? Single-handedly, I didn't heal my team one little bit right there, but we managed to push them all the way back just because we were getting picks, and I was sitting in their back line and making them weaker. Looking for damage. See right there. Damage, damage, damage. Throw down heal orb for my tank. Looking for damage. Lucio should be fine. And I'm going to kill the Moira. There we go. Just like that, 16-0. Got a good amount of healing still, and a good amount of damage. Now I'm going to set up, and I'm going to look for some more damage. See if I can get some early damage. See if I can change the fight around before it even happens. I'm going to drop right here, and I'm just going to fade out. I saw that the soldier was low. I went down, killed him, and ran off. Throw down heal orb, and I'm going to keep looking for damage. Looks like Kiri's by herself. She's going to throw a cleanse, and I'm just going to keep focusing on her. Kill her, and I'm going to rotate around. They now have a Widow. Oh my. I wasn't expecting to take that out. I'm just going to walk right behind him. Might as well. Soldier right here. Now it might just be best if I fade out now because it's a little too dangerous. Now you can see I'm 19-0. I haven't died yet. I got a good amount of damage and a good amount of healing. This is exactly what you want to see. Maybe even a little bit more damage. Now I'm just going to hold back a little bit. I'm not going to push up. I'm not going to play really dangerous because they have a Widow, and Widow is scary. I do not want to get one tapped in that. Wait a little bit. See if I can find a little bit of damage without peeking the Moira or the Widow too hard. Like that. Go in. I'm gonna kill the Widow. And I'm gonna walk back out. Unless if my team decides to stay there, which they just might. Looks like they're gonna back up. I'm gonna hold this corner right here. I'm gonna wait for the Widow. Overall, looks like they have given up. This is a quick play game. I didn't really want to wait 10 minutes in the queue because that's roughly around what my support queues are. Yep. All you got to do, take off angles, do as much damage as you can. Mainly focus on distracting, getting picks, and doing damage. Anyway, I hope this helped, and I will see you guys later.